Hang on 1 second.
Order, come on in. All right. Chaos getting their first look at the new order team. Alex voted out at the last Trouble Cup. Random draw. We're drawing rocks. All right, so the way this works is you'll reach in, grab a rock, don't look at it. Please, please don't freaking look at it. We want to catch this on camera, it's fun. Reach in, grab one rock, hold it behind your back, don't look at it, nothing. All right, everyone understand? All right, we'll start on this end and go all the way down.
Okay, excellent. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Oh, these are cute rocks.
Yeah, very textural.
Just like
are starting on a new team. What that means, you're going to a new camp. You all got nothing.
Oh my God.
Not worried, we got this.
You got fire.
It's warm here. No tent! You promised me a tent!
You all
This is mine.
are going through it.
Not raining.
oh my gosh.
Wait, I'll see you in the morning. Oh, you're
All right, hang on, yeah. Pause. That's the end of the episode. Now we get to do the logistical stuff. So the way this is going to work is you all go that way. Go over to tribal. You all go that way. Right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're keeping everybody separate and we're having
You all go this way.
separate groups.
Can I get my bag?
Okay. That way, we're not
Yeah. Rachel, you mentioned whenever you saw that you're not getting anything, you seemed to be quite upset. What was going through your mind?
I remember during my interview, I was like, so what's the situation with shelter and bathrooms and things? He said, oh, there'll be tents, so I expected tents. I expected tents.
You all aren't getting tents, but you're coming with me to Ponderosa. You all have hit the Surviving Bloomington jackpot by drawing the yellow rock. You get to spend the night indoors. Air mattresses. It's air mattresses. It's not amazing, but
Sleep on the floor. As long as I'm
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
just
that's
gonna
what
take my hatred
indoors.
back.
We're ordering pizza. We're getting breakfast in the morning.
No, that's
But I will tell you, you are going back to nothing tomorrow. So you have to take as much advantage of this tonight as possible.
I accept nothing.
I did want to sleep outside as a camping experience, but I'll allow it. Like just tomorrow.
Drive the hard part,
Okay?
Casey, that we accept.
Like that was like I said the second I have one.
I know.
Well, I think you're more worried that you're worried about they lodge in.
Yeah.
This is crazy. We're in a house right now, playing Survivor. It's like I'm playing Big Brother a little bit. I'm in a house. This was not on my Survivor bucket list, but I'll take it. This is wild.
She went to my other house. Like, hey, marriage man.
I mean, I have 3 kids. I never sleep anyway, so like this might be the best night's sleep I'll have in years to come. Like this could be the night of my life.
There are some things to say now because a lot like this tribe is interesting to me. First of all, like as discussed, I did my homework before this season, so I knew that Steven is making podcasts about this, but also like John and Steven are both like, and Rachel are all like people that I've watched their games, like I've seen what they are doing. I know that like Steven, who called out John in a podcast with like someone who would run a Target before, and like Rachel was on that podcast too. like and also I know that John and Rachel have played a game together with Mackenzie.
I played a season of Mall High with John, and so we connected right away, and then we played Columbus Survivor together, but we never got to connect. So I'm very interested to see if he'll have my back or not. I think he would, and he'd be a great shield. Yeah, the only thing that I think is important is that Drew, Brandy, Danny's fan, so really is a parent also. And I think they're so good at trying to hide it. But I think for us to go in relaxed, and the other team thinking we're coming in weak could really help us. Like we can go in hard and still pull off a win, taking advantage of maybe the unexpected. Because I'd be so mad if someone got pizza and I was like pooping in the forest. Like, are you serious?
Sounds like by the end, like things were settled of who it was, but there must have been like a lot of still like back and forth around.
It was a little while. Like that first show counts for the whole night of us kind of all running around and trying to figure out like who am I talking to, who am I not talking to, what the group's looking like.
There was a lot of time, I felt like too, like there was like a lot of time. Like it felt like a lot of time for us just chilling out, but like all of a sudden it was like, oh, you guys are still not in trouble, like okay.
It was like Casey time, that's what I heard. It's like it's not really an hour.
Get used to it. It's only gonna get worse. Day 4 is gonna be awful.
Oh man.
Also, I do have a congratulations. You may turn this note in to get a safety key. I found this in the rice. There was a time where everybody else went to go get water and go pee, and I was left alone, and I knew that the rice it came in this big jar, and I was like, okay, like we had already taken some of the rice out and cooked the rice, but apparently someone was not looking closely enough because I just sort of shifted around to look. It was a glass container and there was some twine in there, and I was like, this is my chance, and I got it, so I will be happy to take a safety key. I think I might need it.
You guys said that like people weren't talking about the bounty stuff, or they were?
I feel like a little bit it came up, but like I didn't ever hear anyone like targeting someone that was their bounty. Like, it's a good group. It's, you know, I've been working pretty closely with Jan and Steven, and for us to be the only tribe that has the majority blue, we really lucked out. Steven also just brought up the question of do we throw a challenge? So we'll have to talk about that a little bit more.
Given a house with air mattresses and pizza of our choice, it was just like, what's going on? I mean, in terms of tribe dynamics, it's gonna be weird. Did apply with Rachel once, and I was familiar with our right here, so a little also familiar with both of them. They were both giving us bitches. Why did you keep them? Which brings so many questions, like, do we throw the challenge, right? To like give it more travel passes to try to protect players, which do we try to protect Jamie or Matthew or Mackenzie, or you know, perhaps what we want to do is like embed ourselves with these two, so that we have some roads too that chaos tribe. I don't know. I mean, and then we also have the fact that John's my guy. John knows that. I told him that I want to work with him, but you know, he has 2 keys. That's more than 1. And so that gets me the 3 keys if he goes home. And so, you know, Big Survivor is what we should like. Flipping on the majority is very useful to try like this stuff. So, and you know, maybe the answer is when John goes home and merge because he's John, I can write his name and get his keys as inheritance. But for now, pizza. Pizza and access to Kleenex says, oh my gosh. Tired and just like my body is not my friend. And that just makes this game harder than it should be with my body against me. So, but tonight I'll sleep.
All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I just got a quick question. Did y'all steal apples and bananas?
No, we don't have our bananas either.
No, we really don't. We don't have
Yellow? Yellow?
No. Why? Because we have yellow, you think we took the bananas?
No,
I think someone took the bananas because we had them last night and we woke up this morning and we had nothing.
Oh, we thought we had the bananas last night.
Wait a minute, what?
What?
Danny, fill me in. Those are some chaos.
I mean, that's what. So we woke up this morning thinking we were going to have breakfast with like a nice banana or something. And
we were digging through our food and it was all gone. And then we were like, okay, well, where's the trail mix? That was also gone. So then we were like, okay, maybe an animal took it. But how does an animal know the difference between what we brought and what we won in the reward? I'm just saying.
So you all think someone else took it?
Maybe.
Did you guys get stuff stolen too?
I believe so.
Well, I don't know what was at the camp, so.
Nothing.
You know what? It's good you know what it feels like to have nothing.
At least it's dry.
Did you guys manage to get fire at all?
We got matches this morning.
Oh, nice.
Morning.
This
morning.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Wait, y'all had no tent?
No. Sleeping bags on the ground.
How'd you sleep?
Well, how do you think?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Game aside, that stinks.
I'm so sorry.
I might be a little
All right, well, it feels like there's some tension between these groups. A lot of people had a rough night.
Some more than others.
Are y'all ready to get to your next immunity challenge?
Yeah.
Well, there might be tension between the groups. You're not competing against each other as groups, you're competing against your team. This challenge is for individual immunity because all 3 teams are going to tribal council.
Triplums.
So if you want to come down here, this is a balance challenge. If you watched season 5 of Surviving Bloomington, you saw it. Hold the plate in one hand, place the ball. You just gotta hold it there. The person on your team who lasts the longest wins immunity. Every 10 minutes we'll add another ball. We'll go up to 3 balls and then we go till we have winners. that Drew wins immunity.
Good job, you guys.
Very well done. All right, good job everyone. Let's come back here to the mat. All right, here we are at our first 5-person tribal council of the game. So Mackenzie, first I gotta offer you a big congratulations on winning the challenge. Can you tell me a little bit about your thoughts winning and then kind of what happened back at camp knowing that you couldn't be voted out?
You know, it's so weird because I still was riddled with anxiety. I can't explain why. I kept reminding him you're safe. It's also a game. Relax. But everyone, I know I've said it before with the last tribe, but I like everyone. There's no easy vote ever, and I keep bonding with people, and it's I know it's a game, but it's breaking my heart. But I feel really good about this, dude. I kept feeling like a cat. I'm I got 9 lives, and I'm running out of them. So this feels very good.
Kim, you're the other person who is immune as of right now at this tribal council, thanks to you raising money during the donation phase, and you were able to stave off tribal council until I made you go. Yeah. So tell me about your experience in this game so far, knowing that you had this little extra layer of safety and kind of how that's helped you form bonds.
It's been really nice, and that I feel I have been able to really get to know people and build relationships with people, but at the same time I feel that's made it difficult because now we have to vote someone out, and I hate that because I like everyone here, and I just lost my balance on the immunity challenge, but I was kind of relieved that I lost my balance because I would have had to give the necklace to someone else had I won, and that would have also been very stressful, and trying to navigate the power dynamics of building relationships and making sure that people feel supported and trusted in this game is just hard. And yeah.
So Danny, talk to me a little bit about how this round was different from your experience compared to all of the rounds yesterday, because this is your first time at tribal council too.
There was definitely something different in the air this time around. There's the actual idea that we can't just sit around anymore. The game has actually begun, and I think this is going to show a lot about how people want to play the game moving forward and where people want to stand, because if you look at the breakdown of the tribes based on other numbers, people have been making assumptions, but until you read those votes, I think we will be seeing what happens. And honestly, it was weirdly calm at camp, which is not something that I feel should have been for a final 5 tribal council. But like Kim said, I think it's just really hard to manage those relationships, because I feel I really enjoy all of these people, and it's going to be very difficult to come to that decision.
So Matthew, from an outsider perspective, just looking at the original tribal lines, it looks like there's 3 original reds and 2 original blues, and the other blue has immunity. Are you feeling any sort of heat, or how do you manage that? How do you work around that? Is there something you feel like you can do?
So Michelle won. I was very happy. Mackenzie, sorry. I'm like really nervous right now.
You're good?
When Mackenzie won, I was very happy for her, but it was like a double-edged sword because I know the split of the tribe. But also like there's like that duality, that this game is dualities. You're playing an individual game and also a team game. It's a game of building relationships and severing them. So I'm pretty sure I know how this is gonna go. And I think the new Red Tribe, we formed some bonds around BananaGate, and they gave me the experience of cooking rice for my first time on open flame. So there's more to the game than winning. I'm excited for and thankful for the experiences.
Marshawn, talk to me about BananaGate.
All of a sudden, our banana and apples are MIA.
And the trail mix.
And the trail mix. And we'll put it this way, everything we had won in the first game is MIA. Ain't no animal gonna take just what we won and left everything else. So we're just upset about that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're still eating, so I thank God for that. And we're gonna continue to win,
So Danny, with BananaGate happenings, clearly someone took your all's bananas. Does that affect the long-term strategy, knowing that potentially people from your original group is doing things to sabotage you now that they're not with you anymore?
Yeah, that's definitely something we threw around. We were kind of like trying to speculate whether we thought it was the blue tribe or the yellow tribe, and then people were saying like, who would be ballsy enough to come into camp to come take something like this? But then they also have to have the knowledge of what we took, because it was all of the food from that first reward, and there was jerky, Pringles, Kind bars, and multiple other items that are Marshawn's, Mackenzie's, and Kim's that were not touched. So, I mean, unless raccoons have gotten extremely smart here in Indiana, I think the raccoons are on the other team.
We do have pretty smart raccoons, smartest in the country, but I don't think that they...
So Mackenzie, is that something that potentially looks like a crack with these people about, hey, let's make something new? Are you really just going to go back to your old team who's stealing things from you?
I love BananaGate. That's my favorite thing that happened, because obviously Red has complete number control, but yeah, I mean, I love it. It's sad we couldn't eat banana, but they were never my bananas to eat, so.
All right, well, since this is some of your all's first time at Tribal Council, I do like to ask this question. Who here feels like they might be going home this round? Makes sense, the 3 people without immunity as of right now. So with that, it's time we find out who it is who's going to be voted out of the new Chaos Tribe.
This sucks. I can't even open it.
The votes have been cast. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the Tribal Council area immediately. If you have a hidden immunity idol and you wish to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. There was like the sign was going to be a spider web, and I thought.
Oh shoot! Wait, you want to show it to me?
I don't know if I can find it again. Okay. Now, if I find it again,
I got to sun through the leaves, but I want to. Oh, damn! I missed the spider web.
I'm crying because of the fire, but also because we were burgled last night. Our bananas and apples and trail mix has been stolen. Sorry, I got distracted because there's a Fiona the Hippo thing on production. Sorry, okay. Sorry. Hold on, do you want to? Our shit got stolen last night. We don't have our bananas and apples, and everyone's like, "Oh well, chaos is just being chaos. Look inward. Look at your own team." But we didn't. I don't think any of us did it. I don't see any banana peels or apples around here. Knock knock. Who's there? Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you glad you ate the banana?
Do that again, because I had not gotten to the button yet. Okay. What's up, y'all? It's Marshawn, Team Red. My confession today is we woke up disappointed because we went to bed with apples and bananas, and we woke up with no apples or bananas, and we don't know if it's the yellow or blue team. We won our fruit.
We were trying to spy on yellow, but then KC came around, so we had to act like nothing was going on. But we are going to get to the bottom of it.
I kind of figure it's yellow team because they're right next door. Kim heard somebody come.
The reason I think it's yellow is because none of my old tribe mates would make eye contact with me. And I think they feel guilty.
So I want to do a little retaliation and pretty much go collect all their food, but we'll see.
Do you think it would? The only thing I think that would be bold enough to come into the camp was John.
But still, whoever did it though, they could have at least, we won that shit as a team before we got separated, so y'all could have at least left us half, if not one of each.
Something,
yes.
Yeah. I feel bad for Yellow because they didn't have a tent.
I don't.
Wait, they didn't have a tent?
Or a tarp.
No, they didn't have a tent or a tarp, so they
didn't just have to set up a new camp, they had nothing?
They had nothing.
This is crazy. We're in a house right now, playing Survivor.
I think we're all united that we're not going to tell anyone, which I would love for that not to come out until the end, or like when the episode's air or something.
So that sucks, but I also know another team didn't have a tent, so there's some perspective there, so definitely could be worse. But I do feel sad because it's my first tribal, and I'm protected because of my donation advantage, and so thank you to everyone who is supporting me and supporting people experiencing homelessness. That's much more important.
Okay, this is gonna sound so creepy. I don't want you guys know that you were the second in the fundraisers, and I'm not even on Instagram, but I was like, Mackenzie, stand up. And I found her Instagram, and I was telling everyone so that. I was watching your like donation. I'm like, how does she? What does she know? Like, how does she know? I just know a bunch of social workers. But that's what I thought. I was like, maybe her job. And I was like, she's got to be so nice. I was like, everyone to do this, she's got to be like the nicest person.
So we just found out that all 3 tribes are going to tribal council, and Mackenzie won immunity for our tribe. Kim is still our top donor and has yet to be to tribal council, so that's 2 of our 5 immune. Matthew was up for 2 hours last night, or in the morning, just looking. I could hear him walking around. I'm not an idiot. He was definitely looking for something, but you're gonna need to be a little bit quicker than that. It's not an idol, but I am turning in this for a safety key. It says that I can turn it into any member of production, and I get another safety key. So I will turn it into you, and I will get that whenever, but maybe at the voting booth or something. Either way, my strategy now is I need to talk with Kim because I want to make sure I vote with Kim.
Yes, because I can't do it. I felt like they were my number 1 last night, and I didn't feel that last night. I don't feel that. I feel like you're my number 1 now. I feel like trust you.
So I need to seriously have a like deep thought about this before I go into vote, because I need to place my vote in a way that I will not be going home. And with a 1 in 3 shot of going home, maybe that extra safety key is gonna come in handy.
I feel that way too, because hell, lightning does a lot worse.
Okay. I don't even know where to start. Okay. I feel great right now because I won immunity. First win. Got immunity. Still have to go to tribal. Still have to do this awful thing. Yesterday we got split into 3 tribes from our 2 tribes. I come over to the mat and Casey's like, hey, like Marshawn, how you feeling? Marshawn was like, this sucks. I hate this. And
Very disappointed.
Why are you disappointed?
Because we was going to come here to win 5 games in a row.
Oh, okay.
I miss your old red team.
And I was like, perception. Like, cool. And like, if we were still going by colors, I would be in the minority. So I was immediately like, no, this is gonna be bad. But as we were walking, I had talked to Danny a little bit, like when we were all standing around in the beginning of the game. Danny had made eye contact with me, like, I don't think there's gonna be like a color strong thing here. I mean, I'm gonna be color strong with Daddy Matt, but I think Kim and Danny are down to vote Marshawn. So unless he has something up his sleeve, I think that's the vote.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say Matt, not Daddy Matt, because the only person I call Daddy will be paying my bills. But me, Kim, and Danny, we made original 3, so we can't vote out her. Matt, you gotta go. And that's what we're doing.
Well, with the tribe mix-up, I was a little bit nervous because it was just me and Mackenzie and 3 of the original Chaos, so we're definitely on the bottom. Now, Mackenzie just won immunity, which is awesome for her, so it looks like I'm pretty sure to go home. However, I knew I wasn't going to win this competition, so I stepped down on purpose to not look like a threat to everybody else and to go talk to Kim and throw Marshawn's name up there. But they also don't know is that I have my key, Nina's key that she willed to me, and either 2 or 3 keys from Alex, since I just voted her out and she was my bounty. So I need to talk to Mackenzie and see if we do an extra vote and maybe tie it up, 3 me, 3 Marshawn, and force Rocks or force someone to take him out. Or if I take my 4 or 5 keys and use them all as shots in the dark and see if I can get immunity. And I can see that there's a few cracks, particularly between Kim and Marshawn. So I'm gonna see if I can work that.
I'm like so annoying.
Story. Once upon a time,
So
there was
good.
this magical place
It's
and
so
it never rained. The end. Okay, another confession is before we send Matt home, I'm going to ask him for his keys. I'm trying to get sick so I can be safe. And that's that.
Okay, that's because I told him, like, he was like, we're still good, like, and he was like, me
And I just was like, well, I asked about that conversation where you were saying like it was gonna be me and Rachel who were gonna be, one of us were gonna be voted out the first time. Like I can't be voted out at my first. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that. And I was like, yeah, I'm a little confused that like that it would have been a conversation with the group, because that is like a kind of known thing. Like, and it's like, and I asked Danny, and I actually asked everyone about it, and no one else knew anything. And he was like, oh, they all denied it. And
So the drama currently back at camp is Kim confronted Marshawn about something he said at the original Chaos Tribe. He told Kim that I said that it was between Kim and Rachel going home, which is a total pile of bullshit. Then, when Kim was in the shelter, I told Marshawn, hey, go have a conversation with Kim, like, see if we're on the same page. because Kim was like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Girl, you got immunity. If you don't chill out, this is making it super hard to play with. I don't like playing with emotional players like that. I like playing with people who are pragmatic. And the people who are currently pragmatic are Mackenzie and Matthew. I just really need to survive this tribal council. With me having a 1 in 3 shot of going home, I don't care if it's Matthew or Marshawn. As long as I don't see a D written down, I don't care. Incredible. Thank you.
It's so messy. Oh my god. It could have been easy.
The votes have been cast. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. If you have a hidden immunity idol and you wish to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote, Marshawn. Second vote, Matt. Third vote, Marshawn. Fourth person voted out as surviving Bloomington Order vs. Chaos, Marshawn. That's enough. You can bring me your torch. Marshawn, the tribe has spoken, but you will have a chance to re-enter this game. You can take your stuff and go back to the voting booth. All right, well, with the first person from the original Chaos team leaving the game, it's clear that this game is extremely fluid. We'll see what happens next, and good luck in the next challenge. You can grab your torches and head on out.
It was so much fun to play with you. You are an absolute pleasure to be around. If you get back in, that would be amazing. If not, I'm gonna add you on everything and we'll talk.
Marshawn, I really like your energy. I like you as a person. If we had made merge together, I really wanted to work with you. I think everyone else is voting you unless they're blindsiding me. Good luck, man.
Man. Put it in here.
From my mouth to God's ears, may you go home.
Marshawn, I love you. There was just something weird that happened in the communication yesterday where you said that I was going to be up for elimination with Rachel if we were to go, and that you had my back, and then I asked everyone else if that conversation happened, and no one else said that it did. And so it just made me feel really confused, and so that's why I'm voting for you. But I love you, and yeah, you've played a great game.
Also, update on Operation Banana Thief. I stole the apples, bananas, and trail mix from my original tribe at the swap, brought them over, so we had 2 bananas and 2 apples. And when we got over there, I was like, I thought we had 3 bananas. Somebody on our original tribe must have taken one. And then last night, Jamie had a rough day yesterday with having to vote out 3 people in a row. And we were like, oh yeah, Jamie, take an apple. And so everybody saw there were 2 bananas and 1 apple remaining. And last night I got up to use the bathroom, ate 2 more bananas, threw the peels in the woods. And then this morning we woke up and we're like, yeah, we're going to have the bananas and the apple and some almond butter for breakfast, and no bananas. Also, I threw our twine in the fire.